Hello, y'all. I'm Dianna Brianne, and I will give a few moments to see if anybody pops on here. As y'all know, I do not give much notice if I'm going to come on. Now, I have been coming on at 10 o'clock at night or thereabouts, sometimes as early as 9:30, sometimes as late as 10:40, but sometime in that vicinity. I've pretty much been on every night. That's no guarantee that I'm going to be on every night. It's just that's kind of my time slot. So anyhow, when I come on during the day, it is all over the place, everywhere. So I'll give a few moments and see if anybody comes on because, well, it's Friday and probably most people are not home. And I know where we're at, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous day outside. Gorgeous day. It's beautiful. And for me, I just got in. I did a 5 mile run, walk, waddle, jog, and sprint, which I do every day. And then I came home and I love shiny windows. Well, I had done the inside of my windows last couple days ago, last week. And I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do the outside. And I know people say, well, don't you hire someone to do that? No, I like doing my own house cleaning and my own windows myself. So, anyhow, I went out there, did my windows. So now I have shiny windows. And in addition, because the weather is so good, I love to wash my car. Now, normally I wash and wax my car every week. But because we've had such bad weather for about 2 months, cold weather, yucky weather, rainy weather, icy weather, snowy weather, um, I have not washed or waxed my car in about 2, maybe 3 months. And so it wasn't dirty. It didn't look dirty because the rain, kept it clean. But today was so beautiful. I went out and washed and waxed it. So I'm really happy about it. So when you come on and do a live stream, and the reason I called it the Grandma Convoy is because, well, I call myself the grandma on here because I'm over 60. And I talk a lot about growing your channel. Well, growing your channel has to do with helping each other. And that's why I call it the Grandma Convoy. You could call it the Grandpa Convoy or whatever you wanted to call it. But it's essentially working together to help each other grow each other's channels. And so that's what I do. That's what I do. I try to help everybody grow their channels. And so I'm just wondering if the notification went out. I'm not sure. Let me go check over here and see if anything is going out here. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, welcome, welcome. Courtney, welcome, welcome. Canopy, welcome, welcome. And Old Junkie Car, welcome, welcome. Let me give you some blue wrenches here. And let's see. Thank you for coming. You never can really predict this if who's going to come in, if anybody's going to come in. And most people know to look for me at 10 o'clock at night, but they don't know necessarily what time if I'm going to come on during the day. So that's why I'm kind of all over the place. And so how are you all doing? I hope you're having a great day and a great weekend. It's the start of the weekend. And I love the weekends. I don't know for certain if I'm going to be on tonight or not. Sometimes my husband and I, we go to dinner a lot. And our kids are grown. Two of them live at home. One of them lives down the road a little bit. And so we like to go to dinner because, well, we do sit down as a family if they're all together, or we can get one of them at least to join us. Otherwise, my husband and I, we go out to dinner. Old Car Junkie, I'm glad you got that notification because a lot of people don't get the notification until after the live stream is over. They come in here and they think that the live stream has just begun. And, I don't know why it works like that. It's nothing I'm doing on my end. So it's kind of a YouTube thing. And, what I do is I always go look at my notifications and see if there are any. And then I go over to see who's on live because often I will not get their notifications. So, but yeah, the reason I called this the Grandma Convoy is because, a convoy is sort of like people that are working together for a common good. And, I call myself the Grandma Channel. So it would only be, it was a good name, the Grandma Convoy, meaning we work together. We work together to help each other to grow our channels. And, so many people think it's just about, they can do it on their own. And I don't think so. At least I haven't. Well, Old Car Junkie, I thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. This is an odd time of the day to come on. The best time, if you're going to come on in the mid-afternoon like this, is about 4 o'clock because people are now getting home. But this is kind of a transit type time during the day. Hey, Papa Smurf, welcome. So this is kind of a transit type of time. I know my son is on his way home. He had to go get the car window fixed because we had an ice storm, and it broke my windshield and it broke his car is actually my car too. It was my convertible and I gave it to him, and it broke his side window. So he had to drive about 2 hours away, and now he's stuck in traffic. Welcome, Kasanga. Welcome, and welcome, John. Welcome. I'm doing great today. I really am. I did my 5-mile run, and it was great. And then you know what, Kasanga? What I do is I take all the jackets off when I leave the live stream. So after the live stream is over, I take everyone's jacket away. And then when I start the new live stream, I give everybody a jacket as they come in. That's how I do it. I just don't leave the jackets on. So I know a lot of live streamers, or maybe most live streamers, leave the jackets on. But once I finish, I take them off. And that's just my way of doing it. I feel it's a better way to do it. And that also I can greet people as they come in rather than just, ignore them like a lot of live streamers do. Because I don't ignore anybody on purpose. If I don't see them, I may not, say hello to them. Or if someone is up here talking with me, I may not say any, I may not call, welcome them. But, I give them a blue wrench. So that's how I do it. And so when you have a channel, I just see so many people think that it's all about them and they can grow their channel all by themselves. Well, maybe they can, but it's going to be a lot harder because you really need the support network of each other. That's why I come on here and do live streams, to give people the opportunity to connect with each other. If there were no live streams, maybe most people wouldn't even connect, and I think live streaming is a great way to meet new people. And remember, every live stream is different. So you may go into one live stream and it may be a grandma channel like mine. You may go into someone else's and it may be a cooking channel. You'll meet all kinds of people. Hey, Jim, welcome on a Friday. Welcome. And so you have to find the channels that you think you will like and that will like you. Jim, it's not hard at all. And, I do it through StreamYard because often I bring people up but I would say if you're going to start off, just do it on YouTube by yourself the first time, just through YouTube because it's free that way. And just go up, let people know, let your friends know that you're going to be on so they'll be there to support you in the stream. And it's easy. It's easy. I think the most important thing is to pick a spot in your house that you're not going to be interrupted. Now, I always did my live streams either out on grandma's porch or in my kitchen. Well, the problem about doing them in the kitchen is that my family is in and out. Okay. And the problem about doing them during the daytime out on grandma's porch, well, number one, it's been cold. Today it's beautiful. But the lighting out there, because if the sun changes, then if it goes down or if it comes up, it messes up the lighting. So this is my sunroom in my bedroom, off of my bedroom, and I just come in here. So I would say, yeah, Papa Smurf, you're right. You're right. I would say if you're going to do a live stream, number one, pick your spot so you won't be interrupted. Try to do the best you can with your lighting. Hey, Finding Happiness, welcome, welcome. Wonderful, wonderful to see you, my friend. Wonderful. Thank you for coming. Pick a spot, set up your lighting, let your friends know. See, I don't give much notification. Now, most people know that if I'm going to come on, I'll come on around 10 o'clock. So they start looking for me. But during the day, I don't give any notification. And I'm not, I've been on every day for 2 weeks pretty much during the day, but it's always at a different time. Hey, Redheaded Riding Hood, my friend. I lost you last night. You disappeared. Hey, Put Put, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. And so, the key to it is you set up your room, you set up your lighting, you have a place that you're not going to be interrupted. Hey, Jamie's Madhouse, welcome, welcome. And then you just do it. You just get on and not worry about it. The only thing I would say if you're using Stream, oh, that's fine. That's fine, my friend. I get interrupted all the time too. I have kids. I would say that if you have StreamYard, if you're going to bring people up, the only recommendation I would say is that remember, you control your stream, not anybody else. You're the host. So you're responsible for what goes on when you bring people up. You're responsible for the conversation, how they interact with each other, how they interact with the stream, how the stream interacts with them. You control your stream. You control your panel. That doesn't mean that people shouldn't be relaxed and comfortable. Of course they should be. But ultimately, the responsibility comes to you. And then find a topic that you want to talk about. So maybe your topic is going to be, let's hang out. Let's just talk. Let's just talk and get to know each other. Hey, Mom and Son, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you, thank you. Another great channel. And so, I try to come up with different topics. Now, I was going to call this one older people and mental health, because a lot of older people are shut in right now. And I did a video earlier. So since I put the video up, I decided not to title that it. But a lot of older people are shut in right now, and they need people to reach out to them. So that was what that video was about. Yeah, redheaded, I got it. I have kids too, and I understand. I know. Yes, absolutely. Putt putt. Family, that's why my phone lays over here. So when my kids call, I can pick up, or my husband calls, and I pick up for them, and I'll step over and talk to them and tell them I'm on a live stream and that I'll call them back. And so, yes, older people and mental health right now, but for mental health for everybody, because so many people have been shut in for so long and they've been so disconnected. And that's been the beauty of YouTube, is it has connected people in a way to help prevent them from being lonely. It's not necessarily the same as being in person with someone, and yet it's wonderful. And thank you, Mom and Son. Thank you. And okay, you know, I don't understand YouTube. So I just come on and hope that they'll send out the notification. And so a lot of older people are shut in right now. So I did that video, but I also um, wanted to talk about the beauty of older people in your life because they have lived um, and experienced things that younger people haven't. And I feel like older people have an obligation to step up to the plate, um, to be a great role model for those who want it. Now, remember, a lot of younger people don't want someone. They don't want to listen to someone. But for me, I listened to my grandmother and my mother, and I always went to older people for wisdom. Thank you, Kasanga. Thank you so much. If you don't know Kasanga founder Maha, please connect to her channel. And my friend Undel is doing a live stream right now. Her name is Undel KE Norway. And if you're not connected to her channel, please connect to KE Norway and Undel, UNNDEL, as well as Brenda Land, Granny B with Noni May, Arnie's Adventures, and of course, you know, Red Riding Hood. Red Riding Hood, I know. They come, the notifications often don't even go out to the next day, and then people get this live and they think it's live and it's not, and they start typing in the comment box thinking that I'm going to respond, and they think I'm ignoring them, not the chat box, but over on the comment section. So still new to YouTube and don't understand it. So so I did 2 videos today before I came on, and one I put up was called Older People and Mental Health Shut-ins. And the other one I haven't put up was the importance of older people stepping up and being a role model for the younger generation. The younger generation right now don't have role models, or the role models, they go out there and they're looking for good role models and they can't find them, so they turn to not good role models. And I was very fortunate. I had great role models growing up. I had a few that were not great. Okay, but I just ignored those ones. And I connected to the great role models. You have to know who's a right influence and who's not a right influence. Thank you, Putt Putt. Yeah, I think most people just happen to see that I'm live. I don't think they get the notification. And so I don't know. I don't know. I'm hoping that this is what I'm hoping that. Oh, and this is the other thing about doing a live stream. You want to stay consistent in your time. Now, my 10 o'clock live slot, 10 p.m. Most people now know that they're getting back in, because I started about 2 weeks ago. So people are now finally beginning to look for me around 10 o'clock. Could be 9:30, could be 10:30, but somewhere in that ballpark. And the issue with during the daytime is I never know when I'm coming on or if I'm coming on. I have been on every day for 2 weeks, but it's all different times. Sometimes 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 4:30. I don't know. Old car junkies ask you, Red, if you got your camper fixed. Hey, okay, nope, let me get rid of that. Okay. Remove. Okay. There's bots that come on, and every live stream is getting them now. Thank you, Putt Putt. Thank you. Putt Putt, if you can keep an eye out for the bots. I get them in every live stream now. Everyone gets them. And so I appreciate if you see a bot, put them in hiding. Thank you. And they're on everyone's live streams. So pay attention if you're doing a live stream. That's another thing you need to pay attention to if you're doing a live stream. Yes, Teddy, old car junkie, it is fixed and in storage. And I've been chilling here in Illinois. getting many things done. Well, you know, when you have a car, I got to go take my car in. Actually, I'm going to have them come to the house to do it. But when we had the ice storm broke my front window on my Jeep, and it broke my son's car window on the convertible. And so he went today. He's on his way home in all the traffic, 2 hours away, to get his car fixed. But I'm having them come to the house to do it because I don't want to drive anywhere and sit. And but my windshield, the bottom, you can't really see it, but it got cracked from the ice. It was just, we had a really bad ice storm here in the south, and we weren't prepared for it. And although I had a generator and have a generator, so thank goodness that generator and my electric blanket saved us, you know. Cassandra, absolutely. Absolutely. You are so absolutely right. Let me put that up there. She's so right. Um, absolutely. You, truly, truly, absolutely. I agree with you. Um, yeah, absolutely. Hey, Adele, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me give you a blue wrench. And Elias, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you. And so, you know, first of all, you know, like I said, you want to be a grandma, in the grandma convoy. And that's kind of what I'm calling my channel now, the grandma convoy, where we're all helping each other grow our channels. You know, we're not going to do this alone. And you really need each other's help to grow your channel. Oh, okay. Yeah. Airbnb. Uh-huh. I know it well. You know, Putt Putt, it really was a lifesaver. I bought it almost 3 years ago, brand new. My husband never took it out of the box. He took it out of the box. We had an electrician come in to wire it, but the electrician, I think, got sick and he never came back. And we just kind of, you know, my husband kind of put it on hold. I bought it. It was a big one. And even though it will not do the whole house, it will do enough areas like your lights, your microwave, your refrigerator, your heating blankets, your space heaters. And it was a godsend. It really, really was. I highly recommend it. But you have to have a place outside to put it. It cannot be anywhere near the house. Richard, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you. And so this is the key. You come on, you set your site, you set your time for doing your live stream. You give notification. You build a time slot. You're never going to pick a time slot that there are not other friends that are going to be on. So we all step on each other's toes, not purposefully, but understanding that's just the way it is. I come on sometimes when Brenda Land is still on, or Noni May is on, or Norgazar is on, or not usually when Norgus, because she usually comes on earlier in the morning, but like Undell is on right now, Katie Norway, wonderful, wonderful channels. But we all have to come on when we can come on. And, you know, we're not taking people from each other. You can open up 10 tabs and be on all the live streams at once if you want, you know. But I also encourage you to be supportive of other channels. Share people out. You want to grow, share them out, and let them know that you shared them out. Because if you don't let them know, they're not going to know. And because often they don't get the notification. And what I want, anybody that shares me out, I always ask them to let me know so that I can shout them out and also share them out. Because what I do, the way I do it is I go to their channel. Um, if they share out a video, like one of my daily videos, um, I go and if they say, hey, I shared you out and made a nice comment, I go to their channel, put up a video, and I share them out. And that's how we grow. It costs us nothing to share. Okay. Nothing, nothing, nothing. And you have everything to gain. But do let the person know that you shared them so that they hopefully will go share you out. Now, I share everybody out as long as their content is good and decent. And but people have to let me know that they did. You know, Put, I don't get your notifications, and I don't get most notifications. So if you let me know somehow when you're going to be on, I'll come over and support you and share you out. Okay. I don't get for my main channel, you know, I have 5 channels. Hey, Brigata, welcome, welcome. If you're not connected to all 5, the links are pinned in the description box, or they're pinned to the top of the comment section of all of my daily videos. And if not, all you have to do is look up my name. I have Grandma's Porch with Dianna Brianne Fairchild, Grandma's House with Dianna Brianne Fairchild, Grandma's Adventures with Dianna Brianne Fairchild, and What Would Mom Say with Dianna Brianne Fairchild. I get notifications over there, but I don't get the notifications over here. Maybe YouTube thinks I'm too big of a channel for notifications. I don't know. Serena, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you. So this is the thing. You want to be supportive of each other. You want to share each other out. You want to let each other know that you shared them out. Like when someone shares me out in the live stream, I ask them to let me know here, but also go over to my last video I put up and let me know over there that you shared me out. That way, when I come back on late at night and I'm doing my comments, I go to their channel and share them out. Okay. And there's people like Unjel I share out constantly because she shares me out constantly. She brings her people when she's not doing a live stream over here. You know, and that's what you do. You bring your people to other channels. You know, you help each other. And people think, oh, well, I don't want them to grow bigger than me. So what? If they grow bigger than you, then guess what? Thank you, Red. See, Red just shared me out. Pet King says, I usually go on Fridays after dinner, usually 7 to 9. If you're Eastern time, 8 to 10. I'll be looking for you. If I'm not out tonight to dinner, I will see you. Hey, Night Star, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Another fantastic channel. Let me get Red up here. There she went. Red shared me out. So what I do is, you know, I shout all of you out anyhow. And yet when you share me out, you get like a little extra shout out. Night Star Beauty is a wonderful supportive channel. If you don't know Night Star, she has a beautiful, beautiful channel. And we all share each other out. And so part of the Grandma Convoy is sharing each other out, you know, and letting others know that you shared them out. Someone said to me the other day, well, you know, I don't like to tell people I shared them out because I feel like it's bragging. I said, how else are they going to know to come to your channel and share you out? Now, there's a lot of channels that I shared out and share out that don't share me out. Now, you can't tell me with 5,020 videos that I don't have one on there that you can't share out. So if, you know, I share people out, I'm wonderful about that. But if I notice that they've never shared me out or never share me out, I stop. I stop. I still will support them, but I won't share them out anymore because it's a two-way street. We're the Grandma Convoy. We help each other. Yes, Mom and Son, you do wonderful. Some people don't have the share button, so you have to keep in mind. Now, I help all those smaller channels that don't have a share button, that can't share it out to the community. I go there and share them out, even though they can't do it for me. But I will tell you, there was one channel, I'm not going to say the name, and I love them. I still love them. But I remember when they were under 10, way under 1,000. And they said, you know, as soon as we get to 1,000, we will share you out. As soon as we get the share button. Do you know that they grew and I shared them out continuously, and they didn't honor their word. And, you know, that's okay. I still go to their channel. I still love them, but I quit sharing them out because it is a two-way street. Hey, Wallace, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Welcome. You know, and so part of being the Grandma Convoy to help each other grow the channel, you help each other. You go to each other's videos. You play the video at least 3 minutes, but hopefully you can play it full. Hopefully you have time to actually watch it. But if you're going to play it and not watch it, at least play it. Leave the volume up a little bit, because if you mute it, it doesn't get counted. And then they lose you. So then you can go back later and connect, and in the real way, where you watch a video. But if you don't do it the right way, they lose you. If you just go subscribe and then leave, you didn't do them any good. You didn't do them any favors. So you need to make an honest comment in their box, in their comment box. Because I look at my comments, and when someone goes done, you know how they do done, meaning I check marked the box, I subscribed, I don't go back to their channel, because that's very rude to me to say done. The other thing I don't like to see in my live streams, and I know people do it all the time, it's like, please love me back, please come back. Well, you know what? That's begging. And no one wants to go to a channel that begs for them to come to their channel, because then it's basically saying my content is not worthy, so I have to beg for you. So I never beg. People, the right people will come back to your channel. They will come back to your channel, and they will connect the right way. And the others, well, they won't. But you don't have to beg, especially like here on my channel, people actually get to know each other. And normally at night, I have a panel that comes, whoever happens to pop up. I don't bring everybody up. I have to know them, and I have to see movement in the box, because I've had drunk people up on the stream, couldn't get them off, all kinds of things. I've had rude people. So now I have to know them a bit before I pull them up. Oh, Mom and Son, look what Mom and Son said. Mom and Son said, their success is my success. Absolutely. Absolutely. If they grow bigger than me, that means I'm probably going to grow bigger too, because now they have more friends. And if they're sharing me out and I'm sharing them out, we're going to grow bigger. We're going to grow bigger. Now, when you do a live stream, hey, Billy, welcome, welcome. I'm doing great. Thank you for coming. Thank you. And, it's important to acknowledge your people the best you can when someone comes into the stream. Sometimes I'm talking about a subject and I don't want to get off that subject, so I may not initially welcome them, but I give them a blue wrench or something, and or put their name up here, whatever, to show them that I acknowledge them. But do acknowledge your people. Do acknowledge your comments. The only time and the only exception to that is if you have a guest up here and that guest is talking. It's really not good to interrupt that guest. So if I have a guest talking, thank you, Wallace, thank you, I don't interrupt that guest. Okay, unless we're just chit-chatting. If it's nothing, hot out of the oven, so to speak, then I may interrupt them. But the whole thing is, you want to grow your channel the right way. And if you're just going to people's channels to get subscribers, it's probably not going to be the right way. Remove. Okay. Now that's another bot. So Put, if you're still here, if you can make them hidden so they can't come back up. Be wary of the bots that come to your live stream. They're going to be there. They're all over YouTube, and you just need to delete them. Yeah, the only reason, Red, that sometimes they do that is so they can get their watch hours in, so that they can get monetized. I didn't do that. I never really did a watch list. I think I made up a couple and never used them. Thank you, Put. I appreciate that, Put. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So what I do, yeah, on everybody's channel, everybody's got them. And I didn't even know what they were. I thought they were just somebody with a funny looking name, but they're not. So you have to stay on top of that. And so I think that being supportive, like Red shared me out, and I share all of my friends out, and I go to their channels, even if I can't stay in the live. They're live. Like I went over to Katie Norway's and Unjel. I went over to Katie Norway's just a little bit ago, and I shared her out before I came on here, and I shared her out twice. And you know, we can support each other, even if they're doing a live and I'm doing a live at the same time. We can still support each other. When you go to get off of your live, if there's somebody you know, you can send them over to their channel. Hey, Nemo, thank you. You know what, Nemo? A lot of people ask me that. A lot of people ask me when I'm going to have a join button. Probably not. I'm just a me channel, and I come on here. I never came on really to be monetized. I didn't even know what it was, and I didn't get monetized. I didn't get monetized until I got to 10,000 because I didn't really want to be. I didn't have any. It wasn't important to me. Now I know it's important to a lot of people, and I am monetized, but it wasn't important to me. I came because I wanted to make friends. And initially, I wanted to put my videos up for my kids so they had easy access through YouTube for my wisdom. And so for 10 years, it was really just a private channel, even though the videos were public. They weren't tagged or anything like that. No thumbnails, nothing. And they were just really for my kids to be able to, you know, when they got older, if they wanted to know what mom would say, they just typed in a subject and put my name in there, and there it would be. Yeah, that's a good point, Red. That's a good point. Put, yes. I think either you told me that the other night or somebody did, and I haven't done it yet. And I need to do that. I need to do that. So I got to go over later today, hopefully, and figure out how to do subscribers mode. I just want to make it so that once you're a subscriber, you can comment. You know, that's the only thing. Up probably like 30 seconds or something like that. But being monetized was never, you know, people said, you know, how important it was. None of that. It's still not important. I come on here because I enjoy it. I don't stress over it. Sometimes I have terrible thumbnails. Sometimes my camera is crooked, whatever. I don't worry about it. I've made wonderful friends here. I've done well over 5,000 videos for my main channel. And then I have my other channels, my other 4 channels. And so I've done a lot of video, a lot of different topics. And yeah, I'm going to have to do that. And the other thing I've got to learn, as you know, is Instagram. Now I have an Instagram. So if you want to connect with it, please do. It's under my name. I just don't really know how to work it yet. And I want to use it for people know that I'm on live. So I'm going to get with that. I'm going to get with understanding Instagram, understanding how it works so that I can use it, but it is under my name. And I'm also going to learn the subscriber, how to set that. Because I really, I kind of just come on here. I do my videos. In the past, I always had a beginning and an ending to my videos. And I deleted it by mistake on the computer that I edit videos. And for some reason, the DVD burner is not working right where I can upload it again, but I have it on the other computers. So if I wanted to edit on the other computers, I could do that. Hey, Abby and Navardo, welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for coming. So the Grandma Convoy is really, all of us who help each other grow their channels. We're helping each other. Hey, Passion for Art, another amazing channel, an up-and-coming channel. Please connect with Passion for Art. And so this is the thing. You support each other. Like I go over to Passion for Arts channel, share her out when she's doing a live stream. John Poi, I go over and share him. I go Red. I share everybody out that I know. If I'm here and I'm on, remember I have an in-person life too. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hey Marshall, I'm on live. He gets off at 5, but I let him go on his own. Okay. Yeah, yeah, he has his motorcycle. Yep, yep. Okay, I'll call you back. Drive safe. Drive safely. Slow and safe. Okay, you can the hose is outside if you want to use it. Love you, and I'll talk to you a little bit. Okay, love you, love you. Be safe. Bye bye. That was my, yeah. That's my son. He loves trains, so he has the train whistle. I have all the little, what do you call it? Different ringtones. So that's my son, and so he's going to wash his car. And I told him, I want, we have the hose outside. You can do it. I went out with the hose and did it, but he's going to take it to the spray car wash. He likes to do that, when you're young, and he likes to drive around. So now that he has the window fixed, from the ice storm, he is going to go wash the car and wax it and do all that because we're very big on taking care of our cars. My husband takes care of the mechanical parts, and I take care of the more superficial parts, like waxing it, all that. So, but my sons, they call me to let me know what's going on. So does my daughter. Hey, mom, what's up? Finding Happiness says, hey, redheaded Riding Hood, how have you been? So a lot of you know each other either from your own channels or from meeting here. Yeah, yes, we have the 3 M's. My kids are all their names start with an M. Yeah, yeah. So let's get back to the Grandma Convoy. The Grandma Convoy is simply there. My channel is simply there to help you grow your channel. And, of course, I put my wisdom videos up and I share my wisdom with you. Yeah, Nemo, I probably should. I could probably be pretty good at it. But see, I grew up so poor and we took care of the cars, even no matter how bad they looked. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Red Riding Hood. Yeah. So Billy's son is named, grand stepson is named Marshall. It's a beautiful name. It really is. Um, and so, supporting each other, connecting with each other, playing videos, helping each other. People know who helped them. People know. I know who supports my channel, and I support them. And I can tell you, I have a handful or maybe 2 handfuls right now of people that support each other. Makeup Mom is another one. She's at work right now. If you don't have Makeup Mom, she's great. She's great. And the thing about it is we support each other. And that's what the Grandma Convoy does. You're not going to be successful without the support of other people. And in the process, you make friends. You make wonderful friends. You meet new people. They share you out. You share them out. Yeah, I think, Red, you're going to become I know you're a great poet now, but I think you're going to be a great writer. I really do. I think you have it in you. And remember, people say, well, there's a lot of writers, but nobody can do it the way you do it. We're all unique. We're all unique. And we all have our own spin on our channels. Do your channel your way. Don't be a copycat of someone else. Okay. I do my channel. There's nobody like me. I'm the only me there is. There might be a lot of wisdom people, motivational people, but nobody can do it like I do. And nobody can do it like they can do it. So we're all unique. We're all different. And so with your channel, so with your channel, do it your way. Be you and be the best you that you know how to be. And applaud for other people. Be a cheerleader. Okay, not a booer. You know, some people like, oh, they got more people than me. I don't like that. Be a cheerleader. Cheer people on. You'll grow. You will grow when you are giving. You know, I will tell you, I grew my channel really quick. And it had to do because I went to everybody's channel and supported them. And they came back because they liked me and supported me back. You know, that's how you grow. It used to be a lot easier. It used to be a lot easier in the old days to grow. It's much harder now. We don't get pushed out the way we used to. It's much harder to hold on to your new subscribers if they haven't watched you, and your old ones, if they don't come back periodically, you lose them. You know, things have really changed a lot. So some of those channels that you see that are great big, they started early on. Hey, Modern Pro, welcome, my friend. Thank you for always being so supportive and so amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. And there again, if you don't have Putt Putt King, a great channel, a great channel. Okay, so you want to have, you want to connect. You know, sometimes I'll come on here and I'll be talking wisdom, but at the same time, I want people to be connecting with each other and let each other know that you did. You know, you can say, "Hey, I connected with you." You know, don't use the word, the subscriber word, because you're not supposed to here. Sounds wonderful, Redheaded. Redheaded has poetry books. And usually at night she comes up and she'll read some of her poems. And she's got amazing poetry. And I think her book is on Amazon. Hey, American Muscle. Thank you so much. Oh, American Muscle is here. Thank you, my friend. I already was shouting out KE Norway's channel, told everybody to go over there if they would. Is KE Norway still on American Muscle? Because I'll send my people over there too so they can make sure that they're connecting over there as well. American Muscle is a wonderful channel. Please connect to American Muscle. Very, very supportive channel. Undel, Undel, is my friend who is, I keep telling her she's going to be at 100,000 within a year because she is just growing. And she's so inspiring and so motivating. She's the one with the KE Norway channel and the Undel channel. Totally agree. That's why when people used to tell me to do my channel to one specific niche, I decided not to listen because my channel is my channel and I do a little bit of everything. Absolutely. Everybody who can open up a second tab, go over and say hi to Undel, or she's on the KE Norway channel. Go over and, you know, say hello to her over there. You'll love her channel. She's amazing and wonderful. Hey, Ibram's Playbox. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you. And it's Red Riding Hood says you can get my book signed by me if you PayPal me. And her book is called The 7-Story Tree. Yes, Ibram, we were just talking about how to grow your channel the right way, and you will grow here. We're a grandma channel, and I call it the grandma convoy because we all help each other grow, and people go to each other's channels and they connect the right way by watching videos. And the best way to connect is to go to their channel first. Go to their channel, leave a genuine comment, and do it the right way and play their video. You can play it in a separate tab with the volume up just a little bit. And and that's the right way. I never beg, I always tell my people on here, never beg for people to come to your channel, because then they won't go. You always just, you put your link in periodically, not constantly, but periodically, and you will grow here. But the thing about my channel is the people that come here become friends, because ultimately, if all you get are subscribers, you're either going to lose them, get no views, no connection. So what you want to do is you want to connect the right way. Only one link at a time, my friend, only one link at a time. So you want to connect the right way with people. And the best way is, if you want a friend, be a friend. Go to their channels, and that's what I do. I go to other people's channels. I leave a genuine comment, play their video, and it takes time, but you're going to hold on to those friendships, and they're going to remember you, and they're going to come to your channel. But if you just run over there and click done, they're never, I can tell you right now, anybody that clicks done on my channel, I don't even respond to it, because to me that is not a nice way. You know what I'm saying? It's just not nice to do that. And so I don't do it that way. But and passion for art, she does live streaming, and beautiful live streamings. Yeah, I think so too. So we if you're going to drop your link every now and then, not all the time. Put, you are so right. And plus, it's rude. It's rude to say done. That's saying, I don't know what your content was about. I don't care. I'm just here to check mark that box. Well, number one, you're going to lose them, and it's just it's rude. And so I don't. I'm very, very careful about not doing that. I say, I left a genuine comment, because how you approach a channel will make all the difference in the world. And people know that if you, hey, Mr. Tranquilla. Oh, thank you, Mr. Tranquillo. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Please, everybody, share me out. Share me out. Let me know that you shared me out. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I agree. That's right, redheaded. You are right. Post it to the channel, because it doesn't pull you out. But if you post it to a video, it does. It does. Okay, so you got to be very, very mindful of that. I so very mindful, and leave a genuine comment. Say something about the video. If it was a cooking video that was making spaghetti, say, boy, that spaghetti looks really, really good, or something like that. You've got to acknowledge that people who just put done, I don't go back to their channel. I just don't. And like I said, never beg, because if you beg for someone to come to your channel, they're not going to go, because people don't go to channels that are going to do that, And so what you do is you make a friend. So what you can do is, like, say, for example, Passion for Art said, thank you, Passion for Art. So say, for example, Passion for Art would say, Mom and Son, I'm going to your channel now. And then she would open up a separate tab, be playing one of the videos at a low, still with the volume up a little bit. And then she would leave a genuine comment while still being over here. And then she could go back later and actually really, really watch it in full. And she leaves a genuine comment. But she takes the initiative to go over to Mom and Son. And then Mom and Son will likely come. And then when she comes back, she'll say, I connected with you. Not I subscribed, but I connected. And then when she says that, then what happens is Mom and Son will see that and probably do the same. Okay. So, but people who say, oh, please, I'm desperate, I need more, they don't get anybody, because nobody wants to be on a desperate channel. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you, redheaded. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. And so you don't ever want to make your channel about, oh, I'm desperate, I'm stressed, I need more people. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You want it to be about, when you come to my channel, you feel welcomed. You don't feel like you're a number or a subscriber, or you feel like you're a friend. Okay. And that's the key to having great live streams. That's the key to having great success with your videos. Okay. That's the key. Okay. That's the key. You want to, you want to, so the best way is to go to their channel first. Go to their channel. So if Ibrahim Playbox wants to meet Modern Pro, he would go, or she would go over to Modern Pros, play the video, leave a genuine comment, come back and let them know that they did. Yes, Ibrahim's no videos, just to the channel. Thank you. And then you support each other. Picking a live stream time, going on live stream is important, I think. Sharing out videos, and share your videos. Well, when I say that, on your channel, you put it on your channel, not in a stream. You put it on a channel. American Muscle is here. Oh, Billy, that sounds wonderful. That sounds absolutely wonderful. Wonderful. See, content, like Billy's going to talk about content. The thing is, people go to channels that have genuinely good content. If it's sloppy content, they're not going to go back. You got to be uniquely you, and talk about subjects that interest you, and you'll find people that will be interested. But if you just put something up to put something up, you're probably not going to, you're probably not going to do very well. You know what I'm saying? And so you want to be very, very mindful. So, hey, Bia, welcome. I had to sneeze. Excuse me. My hair got in my face. Welcome, Bia. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Well, that sounds like a really interesting topic, Billy. I did a video the other day called Younger Men and Older Women. I don't know if you saw that one or not. Thank you, Passion for Art. Thank you for being, you and Red being so great on watching the stream for me. Usually Arnie's here, and Mom and Son, thank you. Usually Arnie's usually here, and he's, he'll get the bots right away. He is so good. And I think Costa Calida is Costa Calida, can you type a little bit more in so I can make sure you're not a bot, because we're having some problems with bots. And then I'll give you a blue wrench. I just want to make sure. Oh, Billy, that sounds wonderful. That sounds absolutely amazing. See, when you put out amazing content, thank you, Passion for Art. Thank you. When you put out amazing content, you will ultimately get people who will watch your channel. Yeah, I think so too. I think so. Sometimes, Red, I think so. Thank you, Modern Pro. Thank you. And also, sometimes people have it muted, so they don't really hear you. I like that, Putt. Thank you. Thank you, Heaven Hope, for being here. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just very mindful of the bots right now. So if I can't quite make out your channel name, I wait. I wait before giving a blue wrench, just to make sure. Yeah, absolutely. Now, Red will be doing a live stream on Sunday during Super Bowl, I think. Okay, good. I can give you now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, my friend. Kusta, what happened is we're all in our live streams getting these bots. And if I don't quite recognize a channel, I wait and make sure they type something in there that they're actually interacting. Because we've already had 2 bots in here that we had to get rid of. Welcome, Marie. Welcome, welcome. Oh, really? Thank you. Thank you, Marie. Thank you so much. Oh, it's before the Super Bowl, Red. Red said it's before the Super Bowl. Okay, thank you. My mistake. Or as my kids would say, my bad. I don't know where they got that expression, my bad. I made a mistake. Marie, that's wonderful. UK. I love the UK. It's beautiful over there. Love it, love it. And we have Mr. Tranquillo here. Wonderful content. Wonderful, wonderful. So this is the thing. I do come on normally. Now, if I'm out to dinner tonight, I won't. I don't know whether we're going to dinner tonight or, or if I'll be in by that time. But if I'm out to dinner, I won't be on. But normally I've been coming on every night at 10 o'clock. So Eastern Standard Time. And so that way people look for me. I'm trying to keep a specific time frame. Although I do come here Korea and a weekday premiere. Okay, very good, very good. Thank you. Heaven hope. Thank you. And so I try to come on at 10 at night if I can, if I do. Thank you, Billy. And the best way, Billy, is really to do what you're doing right now, to let people know, to let people know. Wow, I love that. Thought for the today. Let me put that up here. Okay. Thought for today. Where the will of God leads us, the grace of God will keep us. I love that. That's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Red, I got to find my poetry. I've got it here. I've got it here. I just got to find it because it's all mixed in with my wisdom. See, I don't have it separated. It's mixed in. So that's my issue. Mine is really about, almost all my poetry is about being old, getting old, being old, like the little old lady, that type of thing. They kind of tell a story. Yes, yes. And so today, when I get off of here, I don't even know what I'm going to do. I got to find out whether my husband and I are going to dinner. We went out to lunch yesterday. So I had a nice lunch with my husband yesterday. So Billy, when are you going to put it up? When are you going to start putting it up on your channel? Because when you do, let me know so I can come over and watch it. It sounds really, really good. And so, I want people end of June. Okay, it sounds like it's going to be really, really well done. Really, really well done. And so, yeah. So I want, what I want to do with my channel, I used to put 4 and 5 and 6 videos up a day, little 2, 3, 4 minute videos on a different topic on my main channel. But now I'm really more posting my videos on my other channels, which are all pinned in the description box, and if the links are broken, just copy and paste the name and you can find the channel that way. And I connect back with you. Oh, you'll have to read that one, Red, if you come up tonight or tomorrow or whenever. I would love to hear that. I would love to hear that. Because if I come on tonight, try to come up if you're home. I'm not sure I'm going to be on tonight, but I think if we're not out to dinner. That sounds wonderful, Billy. Oh, I love that. I'm definitely going to watch. You know, I did a lot of videos on how I met my husband. You know, because I did what I called stories from my life. I did for maybe 2, 3, 4 months. And just I took every part of my life. They were not in any order, any chronological order. But I talked about different stories from my life, the funny things that's happened to me, the challenging things that happened to me, the hard things that's happened to me. And sometimes I talked about other people's lives that I knew. I didn't, you know, identify them or anything like that, but I would talk about, you know, other people too. Thank you, Costa. Yes, absolutely. I hope you connect to all five. And when you leave a comment, I will come back to you with all five channels. Okay. And the problem is periodically the links, YouTube breaks the links. I don't know why they do it. So I have to replace them. And so if the links are not working, then the best thing to do is just go and cut and paste the name of one of the five channels that I have and look it up that way and connect with me through each one. And then I will connect back with you. Hey, Joel, welcome, welcome. Um, this is my friend Joel, and I found Joel's channel. Um, let's see, about I don't know, a week or two ago, about 2 weeks ago, and Joe puts up Touched by an Angel episodes. Well, I have all 9 seasons on DVD, and my kids and they grew up watching Touched by an Angel, and I love Touched by an Angel. And Joel doesn't have quite 100 yet, so if I hope you all go over and support Joel, because um, Joel, I think you have to have 500 before you can share out. But you might be able to share me out on Facebook or someplace like that. But I think now they only give you the community share button when you have 500. But don't worry about it, Joel, because I've got your back. Meaning I'm there for you. You don't have to worry about sharing me out. I help the smaller channels that can't share you out. I help them by sharing them out, ones that I like. And so Joel puts up premieres every day of Touched by an Angel, different episodes and different videos. And so, oh, you can share. Yeah. Yeah. So the video, so it's once you get to 500, Joel, you'll be able to do that. And, but you will meet people in here, Joel. And I come on usually at 10 o'clock at night, and I've been on every day, but sometimes I can't be on. Sometimes I'm not on, sometimes I, go out to dinner or whatever. But if I'm here and I'm up to it, I come on. I was busy today, but I thought, I'd just come on anyhow. Oh, Putt Putt, I loved that show. And at night, one of my things that I do at night is I put up an episode of Touched by an Angel. And I let it play in the background while I'm answering comments and while I'm doing other things. It's kind of my way before I go to bed, late at night, 12:30, 1 o'clock, 10, 11:30, 12:30, 1 o'clock at night. I put a Touched by an Angel episode. And like I said, my kids have all grew up on Touched by an Angel. And I always wanted to have a red car. It was like a 65 Eldorado convertible. I want one so bad. I've had a red convertible, but I want one of those big 1965 ones. I do, like in Touched by an Angel, like Tess drives. Yes, thank you, redheaded. Thank you. Oh, that sounds wonderful, Billy. Sounds wonderful. And so with Joel's channel, it's all great content. And when I found that content that night, um, I went right to it and I shared it out. Because remember, you grow by sharing. So I hope all, like Red said, she remembers I shared her out even before she could share me out, because that's what I do. But now if you're a channel that has a regular button and that you can share it out to your community, and I keep sharing you out and you don't share me out, I'm not going to do it anymore, because I'm very happy to share people out. I constantly share people out, but if it's a two-way street. But with the smaller channels that can't share out, I share them out. When I like their content, I share them out. I may not be able to share out every video or everything, but I share them out. So make sure to connect to Jill's channel. I truly, truly appreciate that. Thank you. And so, yeah, if you want to know what I do late at night, I watch Touched by an Angel and listen to Joyce Meyer, sometimes at the same time. I love Joyce Meyer. You know, we all need mentors, and I'm a mentor to so many people. I'm in mentor mode. I'm more of a mentor than a protege. Okay, I've been a protege my life, and now I'm a mentor. You know, at this stage of life, I'm really a mentor. But even mentors need mentors. And so I kind of look at Joyce Meyer and I listen to her content because she's older than me. And so I kind of look at her as sort of a mentor. So I listen to her content. I love her content. And, you know, so we're always growing. We're always developing, but you want to surround yourself with people that can mentor you, especially, you know, when you're younger. And great mentors are so valuable. That's why I talk about the Grandma Convoy, or I put up the, I'm going to put up the video later about the importance of older people being, stepping up to the plate and being a mentor to the younger generations, because the younger generations are so lost in so many ways. And not all, but so many. They're addicted to virtual media. They're addicted to virtual games. The mental health situation is terrible out there. And so an older person with wisdom and goodness attached to them can make all the difference in anybody's life. And older people often don't feel valued. So I put that one up a little bit ago called Old People, Shut-ins, and Mental Health. Let an old person know that you care. Let them know that you care. You know, call them up, email them, tell them that you're thinking of them. My 91-year-old friend, who's more like a second mother to me, known her for years, I call her every day, sometimes twice a day. And she lives on her own. She still drives a car. And yet I let her know that somebody cares, because right now she's kind of shut in because she doesn't want to, you know, she's more hesitant about getting out because of all that's going on. And so I let her know, and I let her talk on if she has a health issue that day or some kind of issue. I let her talk about it. You know, give 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes to somebody older, and you may learn a lot from them. A lot, because we learn from people older than us. They've lived. You can have all the book smarts you want, but that doesn't make you smart. Okay? That just says that you have a certificate or a degree or whatever. You went to college, but that doesn't make you smart. Wisdom makes you smart. Oh, thank you so much, Jamaris. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. And so you'll learn here, you'll make friends here. I'm a no tolerance channel, which means if you make a mistake and it's an honest mistake, of course I'll forgive you and we'll move on from there. But if you purposefully, someone purposefully is not nice to me or somebody else, you don't come back, to my channel. I block people who were rude to other people, so I don't do that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Costa. Thank you, Marie. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And Marie, I do come on at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what time that is your time, probably middle of the night, but I do come on at that time. So, and I put up content, all 5 channels. Remember, connect with me on all 5 channels, and I will likely connect back with you with all 5 channels. Oh, thank you, Billy. Billy, you'll have to let me know so that I make sure that I'm here, because I'm not always home. And then I will, I would be happy to mod for you. I'm a great mod. Yeah, I'm very on top of things when I'm in other people's streams. The only issue I had ever being a mod is I was on a great big channel as a mod, and I'm nice to everybody, but somehow one mod in there got mad at the person with the channel. And because I was a mod, they assumed that I was mad at them. Renat, you're going to have to actually type in more than that because we've been having problems with bots, and I have to make sure that you're not a bot. So it has to be like something that I'm talking about or something like that, and then I'll give you a blue wrench. Thank you, Jill. Thanks for the wonderful streams. I hope in the future I can share you out your wonderful videos. I always watch your streams before to go to bed too. Thank you, Jill. Thank you. Thank you. And Jill, I do have the 5 channels, so you'll see me come and go from all the channels. The links are pinned in the description box, but also if the links aren't working, just copy and paste those. Thank you, Putt Putt. See, I can't tell who's a, always who's a bot. So I'm being very, very mindful. And so I put fresh content on channels. The other channels are going to be mostly, I don't do lives over there. I put up content. Over here, I do a combination of lives and content. The problem with that is I've heard, and I don't know if it's true, it kind of messes up the algorithms. So I may kind of start to ease this channel and make it more lives, my live streams, and my content over on the other 4 channels. And my content is wisdom, wisdom, motivation, inspiration. And so you'll get all kinds of topics from me. I never know what I'm going to talk about. Thank you, Red. Thank you. Yeah, Putt, thank you. I can't tell, I mean, if it looks a little strange to me and they haven't really wrote something in there, even in another language, it's fine, but just, it has to be right. If it's not right, I'm not going to, yep, there's another one too. Let's try to get rid of that one too. Another one here. I don't know where they come from. I guess they're computer generated. Is that right? Thank you, Putt Putt. Thank you. Someone want to get that one for me? That one that came up there. And Billy says the series starts June 27th. They will be Monday. Thank you. Thank you, Putt Putt. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Putt Putt King. Thank you. Yeah, they're getting a little smarter, these bots. And so that's why I'm being really, really careful. And like I said, if you're going to do a live stream and you're going to use StreamYard, 2 things. Even if it's your best friend that's, down there in that, what we call the basement, waiting to come up, and they only have a photo and they're not showing you movement and who they are, don't bring them up, because they can ruin your whole live stream, because they take people's photos and they come up as somebody else and put their name there. That's what happened to Brenda Land. So you have to be careful. You have to see movement. You have to see, and you should really know the person at some level, what they're going to talk about, because I've had people drunk. I've had people that were rude, and I got them down right away, got them off of there right away. One time I had one lady up here, and a guy came up and he was a bit drunk, I think, and he was not nice to her. I got him off of there right away. Yeah. So you've got to be careful using StreamYard. You've got to be very, very mindful. Okay. Very, very mindful. Okay. You absolutely have to be. Because if you're not, you just run a risk. You run a risk. So, yeah, so we work together, and every live stream is different. Everybody that comes in is different. Hey, thank you, my friend. Thank you. This is all that fluff and stuff. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm hoping to be on tonight if I'm not out to dinner. But if I'm out to dinner, I'm not going to be on. 7 a.m. Oh my God, I'm still in bed at 7 a.m. Yep, I'm not an early. I get up, I start waking up about 8. Well, when I go to college, I'm up early. But right now I'm taking 5 months off hiatus from college. And so I sleep in and I take my time. I'm in no hurry now. I'm in the no hurry mode, and I stay there. I like to be in the no hurry mode. And I think the other thing is just always be pleasant in your live stream. And it's good if you can title what your stream is going to be focused on. And I think one of the things that I'm doing differently going forward is I'm going to have a title. It's not just going to become hangout, because that doesn't get you out there ultimately. And I think the thing is, I'm going to make it a theme. Like today's theme was the grandma convoy helping each other. You know, so it's going to be a theme, and that way it's not just a live stream. Yeah, everybody's here to meet each other and connect and all that, but there's a theme behind it, and I want to try to stay as connected to the theme of what I title it as I can. And so that's why, like today, I talked about being supportive of each other, and like when Red goes on, if I'm here, I will share her out, or if I see her notification, I'll share it out, and like Unjel, Kate in Norway, she doesn't have to be here for me to support her. Brenda Land or Norgus R. I mean, I tell you who they are, even if they're not here, because they support me. Okay. So, like if Red wasn't here, I would say, Red Riding Hood, you better make sure you're connected to our channel. You don't have to be the person. That's how you really know that you have a real friend, is when they start talking about you when you're not there, in a good way, letting them know, you share their channel out. I think that's a good idea, Red. I really do. I really do. And so, yeah. So I think today, when I get off of here, I'm going to eat something first, because I fast during the day. So I really don't eat during the day, or I juice. And then I'm going to see if my husband does want to go out. But I think he has some stuff he has to do in the office tonight here. So I'm not sure. We may not go out. So if we don't go out, then I'll be on. But my husband and I also, we spend time, doing things together. We watch YouTube video. We have our favorites that we watch together, and we only watch them together. They're usually travel channels. So we sit down and we'll watch in the later evening some channels together. But if I do come on, it's usually 10 o'clock or 9:30 or 10:30, somewhere in that ballpark. Last night, I don't think I came on until 10:40. I think it was 10:40. Yeah, that's because I picked up my son from work. But tonight I'm not going to pick him up because he has his motorcycle. The weather is good, so I let him take his motorcycle to work. Yeah, and you want to have good mods. You want to have good mods working your stream. Red and Putt Patch, when Arnie's here, Passion for Art. So many. Thank you, Kasanga. Thank you. It's important, because those mods are watching out for you. You can't be it all and do it all. So you need to have good mods in there. Yes, what I do, Red, is I try not to eat until late in the day. But I may juice. That's what I'm not recommending that to anybody. I just say that's what I do. Oh, that'll be beautiful. Beautiful. Passion for Art. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Kasanga. Thank you. And, this is the thing. I fast a lot. I was always a faster, I do daily fasts and that, daily fasting. But, like tonight. And so when I get off of here, I'll have something each. And it's whole food, it's healthy food. I'll be 65 and I'm in pretty good shape. I mean, I'm in great shape actually. But it's because I take care of myself. I exercise, I dance, I work out, I eat healthy. And especially the older you get, you really have to take care of yourself. Oh, thank you, Red. It takes a lot of work. Takes a lot of work. So this is the thing about growing older, is that you can grow old and broken, or you can grow old and healthy to the best of your ability. There are things that we cannot control. Okay. And I've talked about that in so many videos, the aging process and that, but there are many things that you can slow down or stop or control. And so you have to give the best. I would rather have given the best than not have given the best. And that doesn't mean that I don't have a piece of cake or a dessert or something like that. It just means that my overall diet is a very, very healthy one. And oh, that sounds good, Billy. I like that idea. It sounds like you have really good themes to your channel. And that's what makes a channel grow, is when you have really, really good themes. Billy, make sure you go over to one of my video I put up today and just make a comment, so that tonight when I do my comments, I come back to your channel to make sure that we are connected. Okay, so that make sure that we are connected in notifications. So make sure to make some kind of comment over there. I don't know, what was the name of the video? I think it was called Old People and Mental Health or something like that. Yes, Red, I think most people's problems is not exercise. I think it's the other stuff, the eating. Hey, MLV, and hey, Jaden, welcome, welcome. Thank you both for being here. Thank you. And remember, those of you that do live streaming regularly, if you don't feel like you need to come on, you're tired or you're worn out or you're exhausted or you have something else to do, remember, this should never be something that you're stressed about. Take time out. Take time out. Now, Brenda Land, she used to come on every single night. And now she's not coming on every night. She comes on several nights a week, but not every night. Red, what I did is I got the insoles. I had plantar fasciitis. I did a whole video on that. That was actually, I had plantar fasciitis when I first started. I started to do videos publicly 2 years ago, and I can't remember what I called it. I think I called it plantar fasciitis, and I went to the doctor, and I wear very good. I wear New Balance, and they told me that was the best shoe to wear, and I wear New Balance, and I wear the insoles. So I have cushion there. Thank you, Put Put. Thank you. Yes. So this is the key. Now, you all know I've been up here twice a day. That's a lot, but I'm fine with it, But if at any point I want to go out, I want to do something else, I want to hang out with my husband, I just want to go to bed, I want to take a bubble bath, and I don't feel like coming on, I'll just, I'll just take a night off or a day off or a week off, or, I took 4 months off not from my content, because I always put up daily content, but from my live streams, because I was so busy with my college courses. Redheaded, look up my name and then plantar fasciitis. And yeah, I had that. Oh my gosh, I had to use a crutch at night to get out of bed. And I had to use a crutch. It was really tough. I mean, I had to hobble, and then it went away. It went away. It just went away. I think a lot of times it has to do with what we're putting in our bodies. I don't know if I was putting anything that wasn't good, because I don't think I was. I think I was putting everything good in my body, but you never know. But I did. I had it twice, I think. Once that lasted quite a while, and then once for a short time. I can't remember how it was, but I'm fine. I'm fine. But the older you get, the more important it is to take care of your body. But it's important to take care of your body when you're young, so that when you're older, because a lot of people in their 60s, all these things start showing up that they didn't have before. But often those very same people never took care of their body when they were younger. So you kind of pay for the sins of the past, so to speak. And now, Billy, will that be, that's in June though, right? Is that June? Red, just keep your own integrity, and go on your channel, and as grandma would say, ignore it. Ignore it. You can't, if once you dig your way into talking about it, like especially like over on the basher channels, they bash each other, they bicker, they explain, they do all that. I just don't have time for that. I'm here to motivate, uplift, and inspire. That's why when I got that one person from, when I was a mod in that other channel, that big channel, she got mad at me because I took down she had posted something on my channel and I didn't even know what she was talking about. And it was to do with the other channel. She was upset with the other channel. And this is a woman that was nice. And it was so long and that was no place to post it on my channel. And so I deleted it. Well, she was very upset that I deleted it. So she assumed that I was part of whatever it was that was going on. And I had no idea. I still don't, to this day, have an idea what she was talking about. So, it was about modding and hiding somebody and on the channel, in the stream. I don't know. I stay out of all that stuff. I don't want to be a part of it. I keep focused on where I want to go, not where other people are going. You know what I'm saying? Because other people will help you dig your hole. Okay. And there's a lot of channels out here that all they do is bash each other or let each other come up on the panel and bash each other. Oh, it's terrible. That's not me. I don't do that. That's not, if somebody tries to come up on my channel and do that or talk bad about somebody, I change the subject. I'm really, really good at changing the subject. And it's my channel, I can do it. I can change the subject. Now, if I'm on someone else's channel and they're doing that, I get off. I just get off. I leave the channel and I don't go back. Because I'm very protective of my spiritual energy and I don't let myself get into situations that people try to pull me into. I'm very watchful. And Grandma taught me how to change the subject. Hey, Selvin's Kitchen, welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I'm very, very good. Grandma used to say, just change the subject, talk about the weather. So in person, I knew somebody, and I do this too. If somebody starts talking or asking me a question that's none of their business, guess what I do? Isn't it a beautiful day? Have you seen how pretty it is outside? And then if they keep asking the question, I keep talking about a beautiful day. And if they really keep asking, I'll say, why do you ask? I'm not going to answer it. And that's really because I'll say, you're being, and if they go beyond that, I'll say, you're being rude. And then I walk away. Yep, Red, I talk about it a lot. And so, you got to keep your channel clean. You got to keep your energy clean. I'm very careful who I hang out with in my in-person life. If I get on a phone conversation with somebody, one of my friends, I have one friend that she likes to go talking about somebody. I end it right. I change the subject, or I say, I got to go. I'll call you back later. I don't go there. It's negative energy. I don't go there. Let it go. And welcome. Thank you, Selvin's Kitchen. Thank you. I don't go there. Okay. What I do is I keep it positive. Does that mean I don't address issues? Absolutely. I do address issues. I address issues, but I address the issue. I'm not into bashing someone. Yeah. I don't answer them. Change the subject. And I did a whole video. Go watch it, Red. I think it was called, what was it called? Change the subject, or how to change the subject, or how I answer people, or I can't remember what it was called. I've done over 5,000, but or I'll say, well, I have some really good expressions and I'll share them with you. I'll think on that. Okay. And I'll get back to you. Well, when you get one of those, I'll think on it and I'll get back to you. I might get back to you, but probably not. Or do tell. That means I don't believe words you're saying, or I don't know how to respond to it. Do tell. That's one of my things. And so what I do is, if you're listening to somebody and you don't want to really answer, or if you don't want to elaborate, you don't want to be pulled into that conversation. Let's say they're gossiping about somebody else. I say, oh, do tell. That means nothing. But do tell. And then I change the subject. I switch it. And if they keep on, I'm a pretty direct person. I'll say, I don't want to talk about it. I give them an opportunity to pick up that I don't want to talk about it. And then if they go beyond that, I let them know that they're being rude. You know, that's me. And so I'm very, very careful. And when people make a mistake, this is another, let me give you some wisdom here. How you handle someone else's mistake reflects who you are, not who they are. Their mistake reflects who they are, but how you handle their mistake. Do you rub their nose in it? That reflects you. I watch how other people handle other people's mistakes. Hey, Vex Magic, welcome, welcome. Let me see who's that calling. Okay. Hey, Vex Magic, I hope you're doing well. How are you doing? So how we handle someone else's mistake. And I'm very gentle with people, and yet if needed be, I'm very direct. But I'm very kind, I'm very thoughtful, and I'm very forgiving if they made a mistake. If they did it purposeful, that's another story. Yes. Well, I hope you're eating something good, Magic. I hope you're eating something good. But it's very, very important to be kind, be thoughtful. Don't gossip. Be careful how you answer somebody. Be careful of the questions you ask. You know, the questions you ask reflect who you are. Do you have a right to ask that question, or are you being out of bounds with that question? So these are the kind of things that I talk about in my videos. You get a lot of wisdom. You know, some people go back and they go through all my videos and listen to, because there's so much wisdom, and so much of it I learned from grandma and from other mentors and from life experience. And but be very mindful in how you handle someone else's mistake, and determine whether it was a purposeful mistake or a true mistake or a careless mistake. I don't like to be around careless people. I don't like to be around people that I can't count on. So if I say, hey, can you go get some groceries, or can you be here at 10 o'clock? Oh, yeah, I'll be here at 10 o'clock. And you don't show up and you don't have a good excuse, I'm probably not going to trust you again. Hey, Yang, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Trust is extremely important. Value trust if you have someone that you can trust, and be a trustworthy person, because once trust is broken, it's broken. You can still love a person, you can still have a relationship with them, but you likely will never trust them the way you did before, and probably for good reason. But you still can have a relationship, okay? But you just don't trust them. So that limits the relationship. And trust is built over time. I don't automatically give people trust. Trust is something that's earned. I don't expect people to automatically trust me. It's something that is earned, and different levels of trust. I might trust one person with one thing, but not trust them with another. So you have to kind of look at that too. Oh, thank you, my friend. I juice all the time. And another thing I do, Magic, is I do, and I'm not recommending it, I just tell you what I do. I take a blender, and I take my lemons and wash them real good. And I put the whole, chop up the lemon with the peeling on it, the rind, put it in the blender, and it's very thick. And then I water it down after, and I drink that. Fantastic. Yeah, I don't do the private stream stuff. I just don't do that. What I do is public, and yeah, because I'm older, I'm wiser, I'm smart, but I'm still learning. I'm still learning, still learning. Don't ever think you're so wise that you don't learn. You're always going to learn, always going to learn, always going to be learning, always be learning. You're never that smart. You're never that smart to quit learning. How about that? Never that smart. Sounds good, Billy. Sounds good. Yes, Young, you may. Absolutely. We just drop a link periodically, and is how we do it. That way our friends can scroll up and get your link again and all that kind of stuff. But yes, so I do. And also magic, I do watermelon rind juice. And I love that. Oh my God. People don't realize there's so much juice in the rind and it's good. It's good. So I do that. Watermelon rind juice. I love lemon, lemon, dice up the lemons. I got a big thing in the refrigerator with that. I also, for kind of to change out, what I do is I take a bag of frozen berries. You get in the frozen food department, the mixed berries, and I throw them in a blender, and then I water it down with a little bit of water. Oh my gosh, they're so good, so good, so good. Juicing is great. I love to juice. Take care of you. Take care of your body at every age and every stage of your life, especially when you're younger, so that when you're older, you'll look like me. Yeah, I do that. I've got a big bag of kale in the refrigerator. Now, if you watch my um, video called celery burgers, I take the pulp from my celery, and I also do it with watermelon. The pulp that's left over from the juicer, and I reprocess it so that it's not stringy or anything. And I mix a little bit of the bulgar or whatever I have, some kind of grain with it, a little bit of flour. Even though I'm vegan, sometimes I'll use egg to hold it together, and a little bit of onion, a little bit of garlic, and I fry them in a little bit of olive or coconut oil, usually coconut oil. And oh my gosh, they're wonderful. And you're not throwing away the pulp. You're making these burgers. They're wonderful. They don't taste like hamburgers, but I call them burgers because they're shaped like burgers. But they're so good, and they're healthy, I think. And you're not throwing away. The only thing is you're frying them, so that's not maybe the healthiest, but they're still good. Thank you. Yes, that was very nice of Young. Thank you, Young. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's nice. Isn't that nice when people are polite? I notice politeness. I love politeness. I'm the politest person you'll ever meet. And so are my kids. Please, thank you. My kids are all young adults, but they still call someone older than them Mr. or Miss before they call them by their name. So they would say like Miss Diana or Mr. Jim, or Mr. Troy or whatever. They don't call people older than them. And I do that too with people that are older than me by, a number of years. I rarely call them by their first name. I usually call them by Miss Joanne or Miss Diana or whatever. Yeah, I really do. I don't call them straight by their first name. I was taught that growing up. Young, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And so the key to it is you want to stay healthy, you want to take care of your body, and you want to keep your life clean. Because when you keep your life clean, you will attract in the right people. I did a video today. I haven't put it up yet. And I think it's going to be called the wrong people who try to enter into a right room. And by that, I mean, there's a big kind of thing in the news right now going on. And now that it's really taken a lot of, I don't know, positivity or getting a lot of people behind it, other people are coming in and trying to take credit for it. And these people had nothing to do with it. And there's money involved and things like that, I think, from reading in the news. And so while these good people are out there doing the hard work, there's these other people trying to come in and take the credit for it or be the organizer of it or whatever. And so you have to be very, very, very careful of wrong people entering into a right room. Be very mindful of people trying to steal someone's credit, people trying to go into someone's live stream and, whatever. We always have to remember that in every right situation, someone wrong will try to enter it, whether it's a marriage, whether it's a work environment, whether it's a church, wherever it is, wherever it is. Thank you, Yen. Thank you. Well, you know what? I've been on an hour and 45 minutes. Oh my gosh, where did the time go? So I'm going to get off of here. I may or may not be on tonight at 10 o'clock, depending on whether my husband and I go out to dinner. If we don't go out to dinner, I probably will be on. If not, I'll probably be on somewhere over the weekend. I know Red is going to be on. Passion for Art is going to be on this weekend. So a lot of channels are going to be on. Hey, first time. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm getting ready to go off, my friend. If you want to drop your link, you're very welcome to. Another great channel, First Time Fishing Adventures. Great, great, great. Yeah, I do a lot of live streams now. Why have the time? Now, I don't always have the time. And so, I do YouTube my way. So if I can't come on, I don't make any excuses for it. I have other things. But here lately, even though I'm very busy, I've been able to come on like today, and I may be on tonight if we're not going to dinner. And so, but I do a lot of videos. And so the wrong people entering the right room, I'll probably put that up a little bit later, either on one of my 5 channels at least. And like I said, if you're not connected to all 5, make sure you are connected to all 5. The links are pinned in this description box below. If the links are broken, just copy and paste the name of the channel. I also have Everyday Words of Wisdom with Dianna Brianne Fairchild, where you can message me and I will get the message. If you send the message and you're not a friend on my personal page, I'll never see the message because it goes to the spam inbox that we never see. Hey, Tariq, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And so the key to it is to stay healthy, keep your energy good, stay around positive people, be a person who lifts other people up. Don't let other people help you dig a hole. Stay away from people. Magic, I think you mean on Facebook or over here? If you go to Everyday Words of Wisdom with Dianna Brianne Fairchild, this is the thing. Once you click like, then you also have to click follow first. If you don't click follow first, you'll never, ever see anything I post. That's what I had 11,000 people on there. And that was before the follow first button. Facebook changed the rule. I used to get zillions of comments. I mean, I couldn't keep up with all the comments. And then overnight, all the comments dried up because when they put the follow first on there, unless they were following, had clicked that button, they would never see the posting. So I use it more for messaging back and forth. I use it for messaging back and forth. But if you want to, actually see the postings I put up there, or because I post my videos mainly now there, you have to click follow first. That way you see it in the news feed. Otherwise, you'll never see me. And all those 1,000 people I liked on Facebook, I never seen them again, because when they changed that, they quit putting them in the news feed. So the only way you're going to see them is to put follow first. Okay. And so you have to do that. But I do check my messages over there, and maybe not every day, but I check them pretty regularly. And if I see that there's a message, I'll go over there and check it. And so thank you all for coming. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And remember, support each other. Even once you leave this channel, once you leave the live stream, if you're supportive of me and you share out a video of mine, let me know that on a comment, and I will go share something of yours out. We support each other. That's why I call it the Grandma Convoy. We support each other. Okay. Well, thank you for being here. May God bless you. And until next time, I hope to talk to you soon again. And thank you to my mods in here who watched out for my channel. And thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you. Bye-bye.